Hello everybody, um, welcome to another video. In this video I will be reviewing set number 75169 LEGO Star Wars Duel on Naboo. The set came out in 2017, it retailed for €30, where I got mine at the time for a little bit of a discount for 25, which isn't bad in any case. The set, as I said, was released in 2017. And it has 3 minifigures with Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So let's start with those minifigures, and we'll get into the reactor later. So I already told who is who. So let's start with Darth Maul, which is probably my favorite of the bunch. And here he is. As you can see, he used his headpiece, it's spike head pieces. He has a dual long saber, and quite nice print. For the dual long saber, he just uses the chrome, not the chrome, the silver. That's one, folks. Just uses the silver lightsaber hilt and 2 blades. At this point in time, they did not have the extended version of the lightsaber hilt. And if they make another set with a dual-bladed Maul, they should probably include that piece because it is quite a longer hilt. But that's nothing against this set, it's something against another set, which I will review eventually because I know I will want to get it. But first, I've been going on for his lightsaber way too long. So my headpiece has been used. This figure has been used, so his head here is a little bit on the loose side, and for his face print, you can see he used like a menacing grin, and yeah, that's about everything that you need to know with this grin. It's just quite menacing, big open smile, and his torso printing, it's accurate. I mean, it's in the case where he already thrown off his cape, so he doesn't need to have a cape. So, an amazing figure to have. Next up, we have Qui-Gon Jinn, where I already used this face because that's the way I have it displayed, which I will show you later in the video. But he also has another face, a more serious one, with this is how it looks with its hair on. Quite a nice torso printing. Just a plain old Jedi version of it. And some leg printing as well on the regular brown legs, which is pretty great. Again, no cape needed. Also, green lightsaber looks really cool. And lastly, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his still Padawan version. Kind of similar Jedi robe printing, but that's because it's Jedi robe printing. It doesn't need to be that distinguished between everyone. Quite nice figure, yeah. And also for his head, you can see this one and a more calm and collected version of it. Also, the light blue blade, just like he should have. Those are the minifigures. So let's go on to the set, and I will adjust my camera. And here is the reactor. And first of all, it does look pretty cool. It looks pretty accurate, and it is quite tall compared to a minifigure, which it should be. First of all, you have a little bit of play function where you can open these gates. And this is the first part where I would suggest you do something else. And that is because the gates open this way. And this plateau is already pretty small, especially if you want to have the appropriate moment going on in here, which should be right here. So, where they would stand right there, which means it wouldn't be able to open. So, the first adjustment I will already do, I will show you how it is, because it isn't pretty hard. It's just, you take off these parts, and you make them that they're closed in this position. So let me reattach it. Oh, that's my camera. And the other one, also the same way. Where now they're changed. It isn't hard, and now it opens this way. Which, by the way, still leaves enough room to have Obi-Wan waiting on what will happen. In my opinion, this is a fix, so this is how I will be reviewing it for the latter bit. Also, for the play function, you have the hole where Obi-Wan and eventually Darth Maul will get thrown into. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, but then you shouldn't have watched this video because, and already the movie came out in 2001, or was it 1999? Somewhere along that, so some years ago. So no need for spoiler alerts. So for the scene, you would have like Darth Maul standing here. I'm gonna put him on tiles, and would have Kenobi in the pit. He would be hanging on the red part, so I won't tilt it right now. And you have this piece. On this piece, you can fire him off. So if you press him, you can see he will come off. And if you press it hard enough, I will put him a little bit to the side, Darth Maul, so you can see it more. If you press it hard enough, he will shoot off. And if you do it right, like this time, you will shoot Darth Maul off, and you would therefore reenact the scene. As you can see, like in the pit, there are these red lights, I guess, where in the movie you have Obi-Wan Kenobi hanging on them, which isn't really possible in the Lego version, but I'll try to. You couldn't make it so he grips onto this part, but you won't be able to see it if you display it, so that's not the scene that I have displayed. The scene I have displayed, I will lay them out right now. And this is the way I have the set displayed. With Obi-Wan Kenobi waiting here with his angry face because he just see that Qui-Gon Jinn is being killed by Darth Maul. As you can see, he's literally being stabbed through the middle, strapped through the groin. No, the stomach. And it looks quite accurate in my opinion. This lightsaber right here, which Obi-Wan will pick up to kill Maul later. And this is a way where I quite like having it displayed this way. And also the reason why I wanted to change these parts. It's a really easy fix, it's just weird that Lego didn't implement it themselves. And as for the back of the thing, which I haven't showed yet, that's because it isn't very interesting, because this is just a grey wall. I'll keep it like this for now. So, for my opinion, do I suggest this set? Well, yes. It's a great way to get the Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi, a Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon Jinn. The other ways you can usually get these guys are if you'd buy like a pod racer set or the Sith Infiltrator. In my last video I said Interceptor, it's Infiltrator. And so this is a great alternative because this is 30 euros. You could also buy more of this. The only part is then with the figures you would need to use the ropes probably for like custom Sith and custom Jedi, because having like 6 Darth Maul wouldn't be great, but if you want to like display the scene, it would be a great option. So you can see a little bit more. Well, if you would want to buy the set right now, you would probably find it for around the same price used, maybe even a little bit cheaper, and for the same price it's pretty great. Also, the build of this wasn't that long. I do have a speed build up, and it went by really quickly, and it's mostly because half of the piece count is considered of these things. I mean, most of the volume is created by those, and by rebuilding it as I just did, the bill went down really fast, which made it like seem not worth it, because it would take as long as like a $10, $20 set, but it is a €30 set. I'm saying dollar and euro. So that's something you do need to notice, because it is still a pretty big build, as you can see. Well, big. It's pretty substantial. And that's mostly it. Do I recommend it? Yeah, if you don't have figures, then it's great. You could even buy more to get like a fuller display. And like, my only thing would be to change this part, as I did. You can turn it by this. You need to pick it off right there. Also, something I haven't shown, it's just the detailing in there with just like a little bit of a reactor core on a dish that you can move. You can take it out, but just some detailing. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe while you're at it, and check out my other videos. I have more of them, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.